what you need to know to be able to use it. So the Cash Blueprint is powered by $25 1UP, and that is a work from home system where you can make great income from home and build a full-time income, part-time income, extra income, whatever income you want, you can generate it with this work from home system, as I was able to do. I was able to leverage this system to be able to free myself from a toxic, abusive job, and to do it right from my bedroom, my living room table, and to be able to build full-time income. So what I do is I come on Thursdays and I show people how to leverage social media, just as I have been able to do, to be able to grow income. All right, so I am going to look over my notes. If you see me look to the left, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at my notes because I want to make sure that I don't miss anything that I really want to cover to talk about tonight. So tonight we're going to talk about growing your network and reaching more people in your business. And the one thing that needs to be said is, if you're going to grow your online business, you're going to have to grow your influence. You're going to have to grow your influence. You're going to have to market and grow your market, and you're going to have to brand yourself. I'm going to talk about some ways that you can do that. So tonight we're going to talk about exactly how to do just that. Now, before I jump into this, I would like for you to go ahead and let me know where you're tuning in from. Go ahead and drop your name, not your Facebook name, not your YouTube name. Drop your real name so I know who you are, because sometimes I look at the names like, who is this person, right? Drop your name and where you're tuning in from so that I know where you're coming from. And if you have any questions along the way, drop those as well. I will try to answer as many as I can tonight. If I can't answer them tonight, when I do a Q&A, I will answer those questions. All right. So again, tonight we're going to talk about growing your network, reaching more people in your business, and again, reminding you that you need to grow your influence in your market and brand yourself, okay? So one of the things that you want to do, because here's the thing about growing and building a business on social media, is that it is extremely profitable, right? Platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, doesn't matter what platform you're on, that's social media. Okay, it is free, right? It is free. And on these free platforms, you can build a business, okay? But one of the most important things that you need to do is grow audience. And here's why. I want to talk about the why. You want to grow audience because if you're leveraging social media to be able to build a business, you don't want to be talking to the same people over and over again. One, let's say you started your social media, and everyone who was on your social media were your friends and family, your old coworkers or current coworkers. They're not your target market, right? I know my family and friends aren't, right? So you want to actually have people on your profile who you're friends with, who are your target market, who are interested in what it is you have to offer, okay? So one of the first things that you want to do is you want to do a social media audit, okay? That is where you're going to set your profile up for success, and you're just going to do a little quick check of it, right? For example, you want to look at your profile, and you want to make sure that you have a Facebook or Snapchat, Instagram, whatever social media you're on. You want to do a quick audit. You want to look at your picture. Is your picture smiling? Is it a picture of you? Is it a clear picture of you, right? You want to make sure you have a profile picture, because that picture of you is the gateway to your business. People want to know who they're transacting business with, okay? Second thing is your profile spammy? Are you just posting a whole bunch of join my team, want to make $100 a day, things like that? Is it a whole bunch of spamminess on your wall? If someone went and looked at their wall, would they be like, ugh, let me unfriend this person, right? So that's a social media audit. Look at that. Can people tell that you're a real person? Are you sharing that you're a real person, right? Because you want to partner with people. So are you sharing that you're a real person? Do people see photos of you, your family, what you're doing, what you live in, how you're living, what you like, what your hobbies are, things like that? Are people seeing that you're a real person? And then also, are you also then still sharing with people about the business? Are you showing people? See, notice I said that there's kind of like a balance thing, right? Are you also showing people that you're serious about your business, or do you just post every once in a while about your business? Are you showing people you're serious about your business? And on your social media profile, again, we're talking right now about social media audit. Are you showing who you are and what you like, right? Again, being a real person, okay? Now, in terms of what you want to be posting on your social media profile, the rule of thumb is that you want to get people engaging with your post, because here's the thing, if they're engaging with your post, meaning they're liking and they're commenting on your post, when you post something about your opportunity, they're going to engage on that too, because one, Facebook's going to show it to them because they've been engaging on your post. So what kind of things do you post on your profile to make sure that that your audience is engaged? You're going to post things that are entertaining, that are funny, that are inspiring, and for people of inspiration, right? Tips that you learned along the way that have helped you, right? And showing people the benefit of joining the business. So not just saying, join my biz, make $100. Why? Okay, here's a practical why. Maybe I take a picture of my groceries and I say, because of this opportunity, I was able to pay my groceries without having to buy or without having to swipe my credit card. I'm so glad that this has helped me on my debt journey. Who wants to make whatever, right? That's a practical way where you can expose people to your opportunity and explain in a real human way the benefits of joining the biz, not just tell them to join the biz, but explain the benefits of the biz. Okay, so do your social media audit. The next thing is making sure that you're looking at your audience, okay? So what you wanna do is, I guess this would kind of go under a social media audit too, is you wanna look at your current profile, okay? Who are your current friends? You know, are your current Facebook friends mostly family, church people, college friends? Are those the people who are most likely to be interested in your business? If not, move them to create a family Facebook group or do something else and start building your profile full of people that are more, and I'm going to talk about how to do that. Start building your profile full of people who are likely to be interested in what you have to offer. Because see, here's the thing about building a target audience. Once you build a target audience and you're communicating a clear message, right, about what it is you have to offer, you're showing you're a real person, right? Over time, you don't have to convince your audience to get over their skepticism of partnering with you. That's a natural byproduct. They're already tuning into your posts. They're engaged with your posts. They're following along your business journey. And if you're consistent over time, they will begin to reach out. Okay? So, but that's only if you've built an audience that is targeted. So if you have a whole audience of family and friends, most likely they don't give two craps about your business, right? If you got a whole audience full of, you know, church people and your coworkers, a few of them may be interested, but most of them not. So you got to, my friend, you got to focus on building a targeted audience. All right. So I want you to look at who is your current audience. Are they mostly college friends? Are they mostly, people you grew up with? Are they mostly whoever, right? Are they the people? You need to ask yourself this real question. Whatever it is you have to offer right now, we're talking about the cash blueprint, $25 one up, right? Are they the people that are most likely to be interested in what you have to offer? And, that's what you need to think about. All right. If not, you got to redo some profile building, which we're going to talk about in a second. All right. Now let's talk about posting to attract. Okay. I already gave you some hints about posting engaging posts and what kind of things you should be posting in terms of content, but you need to learn to post to attract. If you don't have this book, I've been talking about this in all of my trainings, and I'm going to keep saying it. Buy this book on Amazon. It's called Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. This is going to teach you the art of attraction marketing storytelling. You need this book. Okay, this book. All right, but in terms of posts, it's really simple. It's not something that you really need to overthink. When you write your post, you want to write your post as if you're speaking to one person who needs what you have to offer. So for me, right, I might get a piece of paper and I will write down on, and of course I can't find a pen. I will write down on a piece of paper, I know that a person who needs this is a person who's a working professional. They're used to working hard for someone else, but for once they want to work hard in a business that they know will give them returns on their investment. Okay. I know that that's the type of person because that was me, right? I know that person is looking for this. I know that there's a person out there who, for years, they've been trying to pay off college debt because they spent all these years as a professional going to college, and they're looking for extra funds to be able to help free them from debt. So I'm going to write that down. So when I make posts, right, I'm not just going to say join my team. I'm going to write a post to that person. My person is named Keisha. I named my person. My person's named Keisha. So when I sit down and make a social media post, I'm writing to Keisha. What does Keisha need to hear today? What does Keisha need to hear today to be inspired on her journey? What does Keisha need to know today about making money online? What does Keisha need to know to help her overcome her skepticism about making money online? What does Keisha need to know about other people who are just like her, who are doing this damn thing, who doing the thing, right? So all I'm saying is, when you're writing posts, you're going to speak to a person that you know needs this. And guess what? That person is you. So if you notice, all the attributes I said about Keisha is me. So if you're a mommy, you're a soccer mom, right? You should be writing posts. You say, you know what? My mom's name is Paula. I'm writing a post to Paula today. Okay, I'm going to tell Paula some things today that she needs to know about why now is the time as a mommy, because I'm tired of leaving. Paula is tired of leaving her baby. She cries every time she got to leave her baby with a babysitter when she could be making money from home and, using this blueprint and making money from home, right? Paula is tired of that. I'm going to talk about that and why it's been a solution for me. Right? So you're talking to people who are just like you. And guess what? You're attracting people who are just like you because you're speaking the language, you're speaking the problems, you're offering the solutions to people who are just like you. This is storytelling at its best. Okay. And it's not hard to do because you're talking to yourself in your post. All right. So write to that demographic, help them visualize through your post. It could be really quick, 2 or 3 bullets, why they need, or it could be through a picture as well. Help them visualize why they need what it is you have to offer. All right. Now let's talk about growing that audience. Okay. So you know what you got to post to attract. You're going to focus on growing your audience. Okay. That is going to be a major part of your journey, is focus on growing your audience. And it's going to be a target audience. So your goal, this is part of your daily routine, is that you're going to add 25 to 50 people every single day to your Facebook profile that are in your demographic. Okay. Now there are several ways that you can grow your audience. And I'm going to go through, there are about 5 or 6 different ways, and none of them are right or wrong. You just have to absorb all the 4 or 5 ways that I'm talking about, and you have to decide which ways will work for you. Okay, it's not right or wrong. Either way, you need to add 25 to 50 people to your profile. So I'm going to go over the different ways that you can grow your audience using social media. Okay, so one of the ways that you can grow your social media is to kind of piggyback off of network marketing influencers. Okay, so you got to really think that anytime you're in a make money online niche, any type of business type niche, they're following other network marketing influencers. Okay, so what you want to do is look at some of the, maybe go to Google and type in top network marketing companies and look up who are the top people in those companies, or look up some people that you already know are network marketing influencers, and your target market is hanging out there. Other network marketers who are looking for other work from home opportunities, they're hanging out there. All right, they want success online. They're looking for tools, they're looking for training, they're looking for additional ops to add to their toolbox. Okay, so you could go to some of these network marketers influencers, you could go to their profile or their pages, and you could literally add some of those people as Facebook friends and grow your network. All right, and those are people who are likely looking for other opportunities and other tools and other trainings to be successful online. All right, another way that you can build your audience, all right, again, sticking with that goal of adding 25 to 50 targeted friends every single day, is you want to think about what problem that you're trying to solve and look for Facebook groups where your people are hanging out at. For example, if you're a mom, one of the things that you should be doing is adding people from other work from home, stay-at-home mom groups, okay? They're hanging out there, okay? They're looking for some other ways to make money. And when you say, hey, I'm a mom just like you, they're gonna be like, oh, wait, you just like me, boo, right? That relatability is there. And when you make your post, right, as a mom, from a perspective of a mom, talking to moms, right? Those people that you just added to your network who are moms, they're gonna be able to relate. If you're a faith-based entrepreneur and you know that you're solving a problem having people who are in, faith-based communities make money, then you should be adding some people from those groups. So get creative, but my whole point is that think about what problem you're solving and look for related groups. Okay, and you add people, maybe add a few. The only thing I will say though is what you want to do is before you add them, just make sure that you have a few mutual friends. That way you won't end up in Facebook jail. As long as you have like 2 or 3 mutual friends, you could go ahead and add them and then shoot them a message and say, hey, Facebook suggested we be friends. I'm so excited to connect. I hope you have a great day. Cool, keep it moving. Okay, here's another one. Of course, this is an obvious one. Well, to me it's obvious. Anyone who is in or any type of make money online groups, they're looking for opportunities. So work from home groups, stay-at-home mom groups, home business, opportunity groups, so on and so forth. In those groups, you can add targeted friends. All you would do is just go to that Facebook group where it says members. You can click on that. You can see who's in the group, and you could begin to add some of those people as friends as well. Of course, you want to, my suggestion would be is to look at that profile or look at the person and say, is this a person that would meet my target demographic? For example, I would not go to one of those work at home groups and add a whole bunch of people that I know that are outside of the US market, because that's not my target demographic. Okay. I know I would not be adding a whole bunch of mommies, because when they're talking to me about mommy problems, I'm gonna be staring at them like this because I ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, I'm strategic about what people I add to my network. Okay. Now, here is actually this has become one of my favorite ways to grow my network. And I love it. Okay. This is where you go into niche groups. And it's about whatever you like. Okay. So for example, if you like keto groups, right, you could actually grow your network with a whole bunch of people who like keto, but also maybe looking at making money online, right? If you like dogs, you could join a whole bunch of doggy groups with people who love dogs just as much as you do. Because here's the thing, you could talk about in your post about how much you love your dog, and you have all these people who they love their dog too. And as a doggy mom, you're able to spoil your dog with extra commissions from your program, right? The point is, what you want to do is join some of these niche groups. It's almost like a big online networking party. You want to join like 2 to 3 key groups. And what you want to do is get in those groups and just be an active member of that group. What do I mean by that? When people post in that group, maybe like a few minutes a day, you hop in those groups, you just engage in that group. Okay. You're commenting on other stuff, people liking other people's stuff, encouraging people when sometimes in groups people are down, saying, oh girl, it's okay. You could, sometimes I even send people a message. I mean, this is real. Like I send people a message like, you all right? Here's my best advice, blah, blah, blah. And what happens is these authentic relationships that emerge from these groups where people begin to reach out and they're like, okay, they follow me, right, on social media, things like that. I'll even give tips in the group every once in a while if I have something to offer. So then what happens is other people in a group go and follow me, right? So join 2 to 3 key groups around what you already like, what you already are. And it's like, again, think of it as a networking party. So You know, think about who's like you, rather be teacher groups. If you're a teacher, join some teacher groups. You know, if you're a mom, join some mom groups. If you're an empty nester, join some empty nester groups. If you're a pet lover, join some pet groups. If you're a vegan, join some vegan groups. If you're a bodybuilder, join some bodybuilder groups. You're pregnant, join some pregnancy groups, okay? You love knitting, join some knitting groups. You're a factory worker, join some factory worker groups or truck driver groups. They have a lot of truck driver groups. In one of my network marketing companies, I used to get a lot of distributors from truck driving groups. So anyways, so get in a group, and again, the method is like 2 to 3 times a week at least. You want to spend a few minutes and just be active in a group. You know, contribute, ask questions just to get, you know, ask a question like, hey, do other mommies have this problem? If it was a mommy group, do other mommies have this problem? Or, hey, you know, do you eat this versus that? If you were in a food related group, whatever, you know, so contribute, ask a question, give a tip related to the group if you have one. You know, if someone asks a question in the group, answer it, you know, comment on other people's posts. And, you know, when you make a post and people comment on it, send those people who comment on it a friend request. They're more likely to accept it anyways because they're commenting on your post, okay? The other thing you can do is, even if you don't add them as a friend just yet, you can add them on Messenger and also add them to a Facebook list. So these things don't take a lot of time. It's just about really just growing your network and networking. All right. So just to recap, so far we talked about network marketing influencers in terms of growing your audience, thinking about the problem you're trying to solve and finding related groups, work from home, biz up type groups, and niche groups, which is basically like a big online party. All right, here's another way that you can grow your network to get those 25 to 50 people a day, okay? I say YouTube. Facebook has a feature called Discover People. What the Discover People feature is going to do is it's going to show you people that you have something in common with. It could be anything, okay? It could be like, oh, Facebook noticed that you liked 5 Walking Dead pictures and this other person did that too. You guys have that in common. Facebook's going to suggest you two should become friends, right? So that's something that you have in common. You know, you could send that person a message and say, hey, Facebook suggests we be friends. I see we're both in XYZ group, or we both love The Walking Dead. Nice to meet you. That's it, right? The next way that you can grow your network is to get people to share your post, okay? What I mean by that is give people permission when you post to say, share this, especially if you're posting something inspirational. I'm giving you a tip. If you're posting something inspirational, you could say hashtag share this, okay? That gives the person who's watching your post permission to share. And here's the thing. People are going to share that post and their friends are going to see it. And naturally, some of those people say, you know what, I keep seeing this thing being shared. My friend keeps sharing these inspirational posts from this person. I'm going to go follow that person because I want to know who this person is, right? Curiosity killed the cat, right? They're curious. So they're going to go follow you because somebody shared your stuff, okay? So it could be a meme. It could be an inspirational quote. So yeah, but the only thing that I want to say about that is, in order for people to share your post has to be public. I make all my posts public, right? My profile is not public, but my posts are set to public, okay? So if you don't know how to do that, YouTube it, but make your posts public when you post so that people can share your stuff, including your biz up stuff, okay? And then the last way is hashtags, okay? This is another way to grow your audience, is hashtags. So the way I do it is I have 2 main hashtags that I use on my posts. One is Boss Mentorship and the other one is Boss Mentorship Academy. Those are the 2 main hashtags that I use, okay? Those are branded to me, okay? And then let's say I was doing a biz up post. In the comment section, you don't want to do this on top. In the comment section of your post, you can put some hashtags related to your target demographic or your post. So for example, if I was doing a post about, you know, I'm just gonna use mommies because they're so easy to use, okay? I'm gonna do a post and my post is about how I'm able to make money as a mommy to help me as a mommy, whatever, right? I'm gonna do a post. So in my comment section, I might do a couple hashtags: work from home mommy, stay at home mommy, make extra income for mommies, whatever hashtag you want, right? I might put 3 or 4, maybe 5 of those hashtags in the comment section. Well, guess what? When people are searching for hashtags, they're gonna naturally come and follow me because I became discoverable to them through hashtags. Okay, so that's just a quick tip: is you can put a couple hashtags in your comment section of your business post to help have people find you. So I just gave you 5 or 6 different ways that you can grow your network. And it doesn't matter which methods that you pick, you just need to stick to the goal of growing your network by 25 to 50 people a day. And I gave you 5 to 6 different ways to actually do that. Oh, my battery about to die. Hold on, let me plug my little thing in. So that said, hold on. Which one of these things is my cord? Okay, here we go. So, all right, now that's plugged in. All right, so 5 to 6 different ways to grow your audience, and it's so important. As you grow your audience, your reach grows. You don't have to chase people, and on top of that, as you grow your audience, you have a targeted audience that's growing. Okay, more people that are able to relate to your message because you have something in common with them, commonality. Okay. You're able to share a message about why people need this opportunity, and people do, okay? And I'm gonna leave you with my last tips because I really wanted this to just be a quick tip that focused on you, because I've been sharing for the last couple weeks how to build your business on social media. I've been sharing so many gems. So today I literally just wanted to focus on the growing your audience part of social media, okay? I do want people to understand that leadership develops daily, and it's not developed in a day. You're not going to come into anything, whether it be a business opportunity, whether it be on social media, and just overnight know everything you need to know. And that's great to know, right? You can learn and grow, right? You are capable. So leadership is not developed in a day, okay? It's developed daily. It's developed daily through the daily disciplines of doing what you need to do, right? And learning as you go and growing along the way, all right? So try new things. You know, I promise you that a year from now, you're gonna look back and be amazed at what you've been able to create, just as I was able to do to become a top earner with 25 went up and amaze my darn self, right? Because I stepped out of fear, decided that I was gonna take action, discipline my time, and I just got to action, all right? So that's it. Those are like my biggest takeaways. You know, if you're looking to join $25 One Up and you're looking for a social media blueprint, someone to walk you through step by step that what you need to do on a daily basis, you know, what I want you to do is to check out the section beneath this video. There'll be some more information about that. And it puts you in position to make $250 to $1,000 commissions, okay, over and over and over again, all right? If you're with $25 One Up and you're looking for a blueprint to be able to leverage social media as I have and create full-time income, then reach out to me and I'll provide deets to you on how you could get that blueprint and do exactly just that, because it's winning season and I'm excited to help people win. All right, that's it, my friends. I hope this training rocks your business. Grow that audience, my friends. Grow that target audience. And don't forget, get this book, Building a Story Brand. All right, bye, guys.